Hi, Dr. Sandhu from Bedford Chiropractic Clinic. Today we're treating Tinkerbell and her good friend Billy. So we've just finished treating Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell's doing much better now, but we're now going to have a quick look at her friend Billy. So Billy is absolutely amazing. How old is she, Mum, now?
4.
She's 4 years old. And she came in because Mum has had experience of chiropractic care before, because she realised that when Billy was born that she was a von Tooth birth, which meant that she had incredible stress put on her neck as she was being born, obviously being brought into the world. And she had chiropractic care at that time, and that experience really helped Billy, and Mum sort of appreciated that, and she realised that Billy wasn't sort of quite right. There was a little bit of sort of distortion in her shoulder was dropped and her neck was slightly to the side, and Mum just wanted to make sure that Billy was going to be not as crockety in her back as she was now, which is a good thing to do, because you start them young. So Billy's coming for her second treatment today, so we're just going to have a look now and see what we found. What we found originally was that Billy's head, Mum, was twisted to the right, wasn't it?
Yes.
Her shoulder was dropped and her hip was dropped. Now you wouldn't think that of a 4-year-old, but remember that 4-year-olds are very active, beautiful human beings, and they're running around, falling over and doing all sorts of lovely, wonderful things. And all of that has an effect on this incredible thing called the nervous system, so it's important to make sure that it's corrected and looked after. We look after their teeth, but we don't look after the most important thing in their body, which is how the brain controls the 75 trillion cells that are going to grow up to be an adult. So if we have a look here, we can see that sort of Billy's right leg appears a little bit shorter than the left. Now last time when I examined her, it was quite a difference, wasn't it, Mum?
Massive.
Massive difference, yeah? But now we're looking at about half of a centimetre, yeah? So if we just take it up here, we see that it sort of levels off. Now what that tells me, from all the research that has gone into this scanning process that I use called activator process, tells me that she's got a little bit of stiffness right in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just treat her, so I'm going to give her a little release of her ligaments there and a release of her muscle there, okay, which is gentle, Billy?
Yep.
Yeah. And if we have a look at her feet now, right, we can see that they're level. Right, but also more importantly, she's much looser there. So if we just take there now, she's level. So now we're just going to check the rest of her. So Billy, would you mind just putting this arm behind you, darling? Just like that. And if we have a look, she's level. And here. And she's level. Both together. We're just scanning her spine now. We're just checking her spine, just checking all these beautiful vertebrae. This process has had 60 years of research, and it's what they found was that each movement that we do has an effect on a particular vertebra. Head to the right, my darling. That's beautiful. And head to the left. Perfect. So, the pelvis, right, whereas before we had lots of other sort of tightness, it was just the pelvis today. So just come up for me, my lovely. That's it. And sit there for me, or standing will be even better. If you just stand and look straight at Alicia for me, that's great. And look straight ahead, that's great. And turn and look at me a moment, all the way, turn for me, that's great. So shoulders are level, and head's level, but she's a little bit turned to the right, to the left. And if I'm feeling there, a bit sore with that right there, a little bit there, not too bad. How about this side? Yeah, a little bit on that side. Okay, so just look that way, my darling. Just going to release a little bit of tension in there, and then we're just going to release a little bit of tension right in there. And that's it. And look at me again. Beautiful. Well done. Perfect. So, give them a little wave. So, Bedford Chiropractic Clinic here with Billy. And don't neglect children. Children are just as important. Their nervous system needs to get checked. And we're here and we're glad to help. Come on in and give us a call. Take care. Bye.
Bye.